and welcome to the first ever Super Sunday 2-hour special of the Bells and Whistles show. It's your boy Nando. I'm here with Jermaine, and we've got a special guest in the building. But before I even say that, we're in association of our brand new sponsor, IQboxing and Safer Training Solutions. Our special guest tonight is Nick from IQboxing. Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We were meant to have two other guests. They're running late due to traffic. They will be here soon, but Nick, we'll be speaking to you first. Why don't you introduce yourself to our listeners? Let us know who you are and how you got into boxing and IQboxing story.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Nicholas Prempeh. I'm co-founder of IQboxing, which is based in northwest London in Neasden. I've always been a massive boxing fan from young. I remember the days of watching boxing with my dad. Years ago, the famous Mike Tyson days when you stay up and watch the boxing and he knocks him out in 30 seconds and it's all over. Always had an infinite love for boxing. Got into it a lot whilst in my teenage years, like later teens, and then I bumped into Business Bar, which most of you lot know already, Zav. We worked together in education for a long period of time and both had a dream of taking boxing further. Got involved with various boxing clubs in the area. We thought to ourselves, you know what, why not let's just do this ourselves. And birth came along IQboxing about 7-8 years ago now. With the cool idea at that point was just, you know what, to get fighters out and just get them boxing and using boxing as a tool in our community to engage loads of young people and adults who wanted to keep fit. I think if we knew then it would get as big as it was now, then we would have thought maybe a little bit differently. But you know, it's been onwards and upwards. You know, we've had amateurs since the first day we've opened, and about 3 years ago now, I think we got our first pros, which were like Yusuf, who's had in the show, and Yasii and others like that. And it's just been a wonderful journey. We've got a gym full of, I think we've got about maybe 30, 40 amateur carded fighters, got about 20 or so pro fighters. So, you know, it's been a nice little journey along the way. Anyone who knows me and Zav will know that we love our boxing and we love to wind each other up even more. And well, we spur on our fighters. What we want to do is give these young men and women an opportunity to get involved in the sport and make something of themselves, whether it's boxing or just using the sport as a tool to get them to move on to other parts of their life. So yeah, that's been the story of IQ thus far, and you know, we're hoping this will continue for a long time to come.
Fantastic. Jermaine, before you ask Nick any questions, let's go live to Goodison Park. We've got Everton versus Tottenham. What's the score right now?
It's currently 0-0. I think it's 32 minutes gone. It's currently 0-0. I'm not too sure who's on top in terms of possession and that. Seems like a evenly poised game. So yeah, but 0-0 at the moment.
I'm sure Jav is biting his nails right now. He's a true Tottenham fan right now.
Nick, I just wanted to ask you a question basically. How important is it for kids to have somewhere to go to in terms of somewhere to box and somewhere to stay out of trouble? Obviously, from the northwest area, it's quite rough growing up. So, like, how important is it to have somewhere to go to?
I think it's massively important. So, you know, I got a day job alongside having the gym, and my day job involves working with young people. But having somewhere just to even kill a few hours in the evening is the difference between, I think, in this day and age, life and death at the moment. You know, we're not saying we're superheroes and we're trying to save everyone. We're just here having the gym where young people just come in and, you know, hit a bag, learn a bit of technique. And funny enough, it's the ones who don't know about it, the ones who least suspect themselves to be any good at it, are the ones who end up grabbing it by the horns and taking it really, really far. You know, we just want to have a place where, no matter where they're from, area-wise, especially in northwest London, you know, there's loads of differences between different areas, but we try to keep the gym as a safe haven. It doesn't matter where they're from, what their past is. As long as they walk through those doors and they want to do a bit of boxing or just learn and keep fit, we open them with, embrace them with open arms. And you know, some of our biggest success stories have been kids who've just come off the street one day because they've walked by on a bus or they've gone by with their friends and they've seen the back doors open, they've seen people hitting the bags, and it's like, yeah, why not, let me try it.
Brilliant. Fantastic. If anyone wants to get involved, how can they get involved with IQboxing, with your boxing gym?
We've got our Twitter handles, so we've got IQ Xavier Miller on Instagram, we've got me, Nicholas _Prempeh _IQboxing, where you can contact us. We've got a website, which is www.meestonboxingclub.com, because obviously that's the area we're based in. We're reachable on any of those social media platforms. Drop us a message or DM, whatever. One of us will get in touch with you and tell you where the club is, what days to come down. And it's welcome to everyone, is it? Anyone who's never picked up a glove before, you've been inexperienced, keep fitter or whatever it may be, come on down. We're open to all ages, but especially young people coming down.
Obviously, there's some big events coming up with IQboxing, with Goodwin promotion as well. You want to talk about that? Obviously, we'll leave Yasii's fight out because we'll talk to him about that. But we had Yusuf last week, and obviously he's going to fight for the vacant English super featherweight title on the 30th of November. Is there any other fights you want to talk about?
Yeah, we've got Robbie Chapman on the 22nd November.
The Camden caretaker himself.
The Camden caretaker himself. You love Robbie to bits. Fighting in Plymouth against Brad Paul, the Southern Area champion. It's going to be a cracking fight.
You going to that fight?
Yeah, I'm down that fight, so it's going to be cracking. Obviously, we're backing our boy Robbie. He's got the skill set. We reckon he's got all the skills and tools in place to give Brad Paul a really, really hard time and hopefully snatch that title away from him. But we're looking forward to it. It's testament to a lot of the work that Zav does with the pros as to getting them ready to that level to compete. People think, do you know what, Southern Area, it's not that big, but actually it's a massive jump. It's a massive, massive jump, especially in the pro game to go and challenge for that. So we've got Robbie doing that, and hopefully the next time we're back on, we'll be boasting another champion. So obviously we've got Yasii on the 23rd, and we've got another pro who'll be here today as well, Shake, who likes to go and be known as Bigshake or Black Scorpion. Who's making his pro debut on the 30th, who's our heavyweight. So that should be exciting. We always know that when the big boys get in there, it's a punch away from
we look forward to that.
Devastating.
Is he your first? Is he your first heavyweight?
Yeah, he is our first heavyweight. So
nice.
We're looking forward to it. So yeah, man, it's going to be a busy month in November. With the pros, we're really looking forward to it. We've got two of them challenging for a title. Obviously, Yasii's got his big fight, which we'll discuss later on. But yeah, November's looking good.
Talking about Bigshake, is he your typical heavyweight like Big Miller, just a hard hitter, or is he actual a skillful fighter as well?
You know what? He's a bit of a mover. He will tell you himself. He likes to move around in the ring. He likes to pick his shots. I reckon he can mix it up a bit of both, but he's very stylistic. But I'll leave it to the 30th for everyone to have a look at him and see how he moves. Well, we've got big hopes for him.
You mentioned Mike Tyson before. I'm guessing that's your favourite boxer.
No, actually not.
No?
No. My favourite, it has to be Hitman Hearns. I love Tommy. Couldn't take a shot, as he got later on, but for what Tommy could do in terms of skill set and power was phenomenal. And during that time with middleweights, four of them, they were fantastic. But Tommy's for me, the range, the skill, and that lethal right hand. When he hit you with it, man, you knew you were going. So.
Do you think some of the middleweights these days would struggle with him?
I think they will struggle with him.
Even Canelo?
Yeah, even Canelo. I think as good as Canelo is, and don't get me wrong, I think he is special. But I think if you throw him in that generation of middleweights, he might not be as big as what he is now. I think Canelo's a blessing for us in this day and age because he encompasses some of the old school techniques of fighters. Look at full weight world champion at one time, so that tells you. But those guys were fabulous, and I don't think they were the golden generation. I don't think we'll ever get anyone as close to them. Maybe Canelo's close, but in my opinion, it's Hitman Hearns all day.
We usually ask all our guests this question. It's a hard question because we're in an era right now that it's hard to call. We'll get to the Canelo fight soon, but do you think what he accomplished last night that makes him number one pound for pound, or because I think it's safe to say it's either between him, Crawford, or Loma?
I think it is between those three, but if you look at resume and look at what they've achieved, you can't say he's not pound for pound number one. I'm a big Terence Crawford buff fan, and he's unified the division and he's gone up and won a world title. But what Canelo's doing is literally history in the making. You look at his resume, you look at who he's fought. Yeah, there's arguments that he could have fought people when they're over the hill, they've had a hard fight before, but you got to beat what's in front of you, and he's done that. And you can't take away his achievements from him. So right about now, he would be pound for pound number one.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Fantastic performance yesterday. Fantastic fight. But I want to go back. We'll talk about champions at IQ.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that night at your call when Kay became English champion.
Yeah.
How was that?
Surreal. Obviously, we had the first fight, and you know that was a tough fight, and the second one was arguably equally as good. I think the difference this time was he couldn't handle Kay. I think Kay just went that level above. And in the corner, people who know me and Zava, we're usually cool in the summer fight, we're always calm. But in that last round, just speaking for myself, basically, I was in my head going, Kay, whatever you do, just see it out. Just box him, see it out. And once you see him out, you know, you'll get that victory that way you deserve, that you've been looking for. And he did, and it was true elation. I think we was happy for Kay because when Kay first came in the gym, all he wanted to do was win that title and box Sam. You know, it was nothing that he shied away from. He said, look, I want to box one of the best out there, and you know, he identified that in Sam, and for him to help him to do that and help him to achieve that and accomplish that was fantastic. And it was a wonderful feeling to, you know, on the night to be on the right side of the decision. You know, it was nice. So, you know, it was fantastic.